flooding again in North Santee. You've lived through it how many times, do you know?
It's a number of times. We're talking about at least for the last 12 years.
Yeah.
Last milestone was in 2020 when it was about 23.7 feet. This is predicted to be 24 feet. And we've been getting robocalls back and forth from Santee Cooper on the amount of water they're releasing from the dam.
What can be done about it? I mean, I guess at a point they have to release water, but are they doing it correctly? Is it being managed correctly?
All right, here's what could be done. You have the tail race canal. Half of this water flow could be released down the tailgate canal. That goes to the Cooper River. And I understand from decades ago, Rembrandt Dennis and other property owners on the Cooper River, with the Corps of Engineers, they stopped that release of water coming from the North Santee River down the tail race canal. Everything comes down North Santee. So they could split that flow, that it would reduce this right here, but the people on the North Santee River, Jamestown, they're catching the blunt of this.
And why won't they do that? Why won't they split the water?
That would take the legislature working to reverse things and also working with the federal rules and regulations that were set in place 30, 40 years ago.
Now, yesterday this was a road, now it's a river. When is it going to be a road again? How long do you think it'll be before it's...
It'll be another week or so.
Okay.
At least another week. It depends on how much water remains in place and it subsides, etc.
And how many houses do you think will be impacted this time?
On Belladonna, there'll be at least 7 houses there. On the next cul-de-sac, there are about 5 houses there. Coming up Corner Loop, there'll be possibly about 10 properties.
So, and when we say the houses will be impacted, will the water be in the house or just surrounding the house?
Depending on what the rise is. This is pretty much those that live by the river, also Crow Hill. That's going to be affected, Frank Beatty and Hopsweet Plantation. But we never, and Harris Landing Road, the next landing there. And whatever boat landings are in Lambertown, it may be some impact in that area also.
So this is already flooding right here.
It's coming up about 2 inches an hour since this morning.
So will this, will you be able to see this once it's flooded? Once the highest of the flood gets here?
It'll get up over that middle rail. So you can see the stream gauge right there. So it got to 10 and a half feet, which is the handrail here. It got that high in January 2015.
Okay. So you'll be able to see the top of the rail.
You'll see the top of the rail.
Once it's at its peak.